Hello everyone and welcome to Thronefall. As I understand it, kind of a minimalist strategy kind of game where you're taking on endless hordes of enemies. And it's got a cute little art style. And I just like the idea of it. It looks cute, it looks like a fun little game to spend some time on. It looks like our bow fires automatically here, which is excellent. Although I'm guessing we can kind of choose which one we fire at depending on our direction. Also worth picking up any gold or anything that we see. And we can use shift to sprint, but I'm guessing that's only when we're at full health, I see. So yes, I think I can create buildings, hire soldiers, and I have to keep fighting off endless waves of enemies. Now this is just in early access, but it's got a nice, lovely price to reflect as much. So it's definitely worth having a look-see, and it intrigued me. So I thought it would be fun to give this a go. At night your enemies will attack, hold space, or to start the night. Okay, we have no other money, so the best thing we can do is just take on these soldiers. I'm not entirely sure what these guys are, but our bow fires automatically, so let's just get things started. It's not the same as Bad North, but it feels similar to Bad North, so that's a game I played a long time ago on the channel, one of the first series I did, and it's just got that same kind of cute art style that I like, or if not the same art style, but kind of like a similar feeling where you're kind of dealing with endless waves of enemies and doing your best to kind of hold them off. Use space or A to use your active ability. Active abilities depend on what weapon you pick up. Okay, so I can stab, I see. But it's on a timer. So really I probably want to focus on range more than anything else. I'm guessing it's just going to keep on spawning enemies until I do this. There we go. Stab once. Stab twice. It's got a decent range on it, it seems. And I love the music in the background as well. And stab 3 times, excellent. Clean up the remaining wave, can do, sir. But of course, these games start off very simple. And pretty soon, I reckon we'll get out of hand quickly. We got 6 gold from that. Spend your gold on buildings. Building some houses. Houses improve your economy. Okay, that's a good idea. Build our economy. Get that started as soon as possible. We can't upgrade this because we need 7 coins. So I'm more than happy to build as many houses as we possibly can. I'll pretty much just build as many as possible. I'm sure this is being tutorialised for us anyway. Let's get the next night started. This is wave 2 of 8. We'll start down here, and if we need to pull back up the hill, we can do. I think that's the best option, really. Wonderful. That's night 2 done. A big army is approaching. It'd be wise to build some additional defences. 15 enemies coming in. And we have 6 gold. We could try and build some more houses, but that probably doesn't feel like a very good idea. Instead, let's build a couple of archers' towers, or what I perceive to be archers' towers, and hopefully these guys will be able to lend us a little bit of a hand. So it's kind of a mix between like a kind of one of those top-down shoot-them-up games, a tower defense, and a strategy game all in one, which is a really cool combination. Let's start the night straight down here, and we'll just start taking them on as soon as possible. And that archer tower will also do some good work as well. Excellent. Definitely get that started. If we get more defences, that would definitely be good as well. Oh, we missed our stab and we're now no longer on full health. I don't know if our health regenerates over time. I think it does. Maybe we can test that actually. I think it does regenerate over time. We have enough gold to upgrade the town centre, so let's do that. There's a wave of 25 enemies coming in, that's okay. Let's see what this gives us, if anything, presumably something useful. Okay, so Royal Training. We can get 75 HP for my character, as well as upgraded attack damage. Or every morning level 1 house is upgraded to level 2 house if available, and 50% HP. I'm actually going to take that one, because I believe that as long as I have level 1 houses, I can do more there. I just think that's the better option, because then I always tend to play these games that economy is the best option. And once my economy is sorted, then I can work on kind of defences. You know, stuff like Age of Empires, Total War, really most strategy games at all. Really always I tend to focus on strategy. My strategy is focusing on economy and focusing on tech before I focus on military strength. Of course, I can't completely neglect military strength because then you go too far the other way where you're not going to have enough to defend all your citizens or your buildings or the technology and economy side of things that you've worked so hard to protect. So it's definitely important we look after that. For now on, it's up to you what you want to try to spend your gold on. We can build a wall here. Enemies unable to pass through your gates even when they're open. That might be quite useful. Let's just see what else is available for us. I've got 9 gold. I can build a barracks, choose a melee type unit. Because these little squares indicate what I can build and what I can't build. Build a mill. Increase the option to build fields to increase income. Or build a house. I'll build one house, so I can keep the houses going. But I will also build a barracks to have a melee unit going. So again, knights are versatile warriors who are well armed against range attacks. We haven't encountered any of those yet. Or spearmen. They're fast and strong units. They do extra damage against fast enemies, but not great against range units. We'll take the knights. I think they're a bit more versatile. This building can be upgraded later, but you don't have the gold for the time being. Gotcha. Command your units. Hold left control and move all around your units are selected. There we go. Go to your target location. They'll follow you. They're not particularly fast. And then I can tell them to stop and they'll kind of do their own. Well, you can also command units to hold that position. Okay, let's just try to get them all back here. And then we'll try this process. If I just... yeah, I can tell them to hold a position there. Let's also... we'll build a wall here. Just to give ourselves a bit of temporary defence. And for now, the knights can stay there, I'd say. Let's wait for night time and see what we get coming in. I think the knights are going to probably charge out though. I want them to stay up there. I'd rather they don't come in unless absolutely necessary. That being said, we probably want to keep the wall alive. Okay, knights, you can come in. That's okay. You automatically heal when out of combat. That makes sense. Okay, the question is, do the gates get repaired at the end of the night, I wonder? It seems like they do. Excellent. Knight survived. We're unprotected. So now we've got some range units coming in. Gotcha. We've got 11 gold though. Let's try get maybe a little bit more range if we can. Be useful for sure. Build a mill. If I could get a bit more range, I would definitely use another defense turret. I'm going to get that. And I think I can also upgrade these other turrets. More health and attack damage, we'll do that. And we'll probably keep upgrading the houses with our spare economy. Because over time that will keep on upgrading with the tech that we've got. Okay, we've got our first range units coming in, so we need to be a little bit careful of that. So we might need to move a little bit more. Just so we can not take so we don't take too much damage. As long as we keep moving, we shouldn't have too many issues, I would say. We'll let the knights charge in. The range doesn't seem to be too bad to deal with at the moment. What I don't know is if our knights die, do we get them back? Or is it kind of a one-off? Are they one-off purchase, as it were? There we go, not too bad. Get all the gold, that gives us 9. Now we're expecting 20 and 10, but also our economy is doing pretty well as well. This tower I think is okay. More units and faster replenishment from our barracks. I don't think we have any issues there just yet. I would like to upgrade this tower if I can. Can I upgrade it further? It seems not. What can I build here? I can build some more economy and build a mill. Let's upgrade this chappy here, because that's just going to give us some more knights going forward. Excellent. And we've also got 3 more gold. Is there another house we can build up here? Yes, there is. Just keeps on generating more income for us. I think it's just the best option for us to do. Okay, this is wave 7 out of 8 of this level. I'm really enjoying this game. I'm having great time. It kind of appeals to my kind of game that I like. I like strategy, I like planning things, I like medieval combat, I like fighting. And I like artistic games that also have some good atmosphere. And this is a game that has that, and that makes me very, very happy indeed. Okay, our knights are just chopping through the archers. Excellent. What are we expecting on our final round here? The final knight is ahead to be prepared for a strong attack. I don't know what those are, but I don't like the concept of them. I don't think I can do any more... No, I can't do any more upgrades there. We're doing pretty well in terms of economy though. But everything's at a fixed position, which is interesting because it means you can't place things where you might like. But I understand why that might be a thing. I suppose it kind of reflects on the game's engines, perhaps. We'll build the mill, just because it might be useful. This mill explodes when destroyed, doing massive damage around itself. We'll do the explosive trap, I think, because I don't think we need the economy for the time being. Fields generate good economy, but they are vulnerable to attack. That makes sense. Well, we've got plenty of gold to spare, so for now we'll just upgrade everything. And we'll see how things go. Let's start the night time. Oh my goodness, these are like trolls, I see. Lads, you need to start coming. Let's get these guys done as soon as possible. These are like the boss battles. Let's see if I can draw one of them away for the time being. Still will take them long to destroy that gate, that's for sure. Hopefully our knights can keep them held off while I deal with this one down here by myself. I think that would be the best option. Okay, you're dealt with, wonderful. And let's just... Okay, the gates have held, thankfully. But this is just baby's first mission. I'm sure it's going to get tougher as time goes on. Victory! Wonderful. That's the first level done. Base score 422. Gold bonus 180. And no mutator bonuses. That's interesting that there's mutators. That could unlock some more interesting styles of play as time goes on. Your castle centre produces gold and that income increases every time you upgrade it. So we've got the Royal Mint. Excellent. And we're going to keep it going. Arcane towers now have a much greater range and their projectiles deal significant more damage to their enemies. Wonderful. And we can also get a light spear. So passive is rapid melee attack. Deals bonus damage against all fast moving enemy types and slows them down for a couple of seconds. Effective against fast enemies. And our active allows us to heal ourselves. And significantly increase our attack speed. Wonderful. Let's carry on and see what happens next. So it looks like that first bit we've managed without any issue. I wonder if we can have more issues with... I wonder if we can have any issues with our kind of... if there are going to be any new enemies going on. Fast ranged attack, strong against most units but not very effective in attacking siege units. Or rapid melee attack. You know what, let's try the rapid melee attack for a change. It means we have to be a little bit closer. But that's okay. Do I want the Royal Mint or do I want the Arcane Towers? Given we're going for a melee attack, I'm going to take the Arcane Towers because I think that will help. I can also get... I can put in some mutators, which maybe gets me more points in XP, but I don't think we want to do that. Probably if we were going to do it, that would be the best time to do it, but that's okay. We've got 8 gold coming in, and it looks like we've got some shield units coming in. We've got 5 gold. Let's get some things started straight away. Do we want economy? I wonder. At least the houses would be relatively safe over here. We'll get a couple of houses built straight away, I would say. I think the first round will be okay to take on by ourselves. Let's try this new spear attack. Oh, I see. Interesting, but you do have to be quite close to them to get this to work. It's a lot more dangerous, I would say. I would probably, given the choice, switch back to the ranged unit for myself. If only because it feels much safer to do. With 6 gold in the bank, I'm going to get an archer tower up. I've also going to build a mill, but the problem is the mills are very weak to people coming in. So probably the archer towers I think are the better option. And then we can work on our economy after this second round. I think that's what I would prefer. Oh, and I can get another house out, so I will do that. And probably we'll upgrade our town centre if we have enough gold next time. But yeah, I'm not sure I like the spear. I think I'd probably prefer the bow from the previous engagement. And it's a shame that you can't change your weapon kind of halfway through. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's just something to bear in mind, I suppose. That gave us 5 gold, not quite enough. I know, we get a few more. I've got 2 things coming in there, I'm not entirely sure what that is, but that's slightly worrisome. Let's upgrade this, we'll get royal training. And I'm actually going to take royal training over the builders one because we are using a lot of melee, and so it's really important that we kind of protect ourselves in that manner, I would say. I really don't know what's coming up the top, but I'm going to start up there. Oh, it's a weird it's a weird blob thing. That's okay. I don't know if that leeches life or something like that. And then we need to rapidly go down in here to help. I really think that this spear was the wrong choice. Oh, no, save the... I need to save that tower. I don't want it to go down. If I lost that tower, that would be a problem. Okay, we've got the archer round coming in. So we've got the archer round coming in. I'd like to focus on getting this melee up and running. And I'm going to take the knights, because they're good against a ranged attack. And I'm also going to take another tower, and I'll take another house as well. Just keep my income going in a positive direction. Of course, I'd like to upgrade these towers when I have the money to do so. I'm going to have to be a little bit careful with the archers, I think. Let's bring these guys on. Bring them to there. They can start moving. I mean, hopefully the archer towers can at least deal with the guys at the very edge. I hope anyway. So we'll just take all these guys up here. And then we'll go down and help at the other end. I'm really enjoying this. This is a really good game. For reference, by the way, this is currently £5.30 on Steam, which is an absolute steal for the enjoyment I'm getting out of this game. I cannot recommend this game highly enough at the moment. And it's a good game, it's in early access, and it's only going to increase in quality in time. And the developers seem pretty open on how things are going, so I really appreciate a game that's open, that's honest, and is priced accordingly to its current level of development. It's just a really refreshing change from things which often are, you know, quite different. Now, I'm still yet to kind of experience these spikes and what they do, but I'm not thrilled by them, that's for sure. I'm guessing they're siege. Oh, they're kind of siege weapons, aren't they? I've got to keep the town centre safe as best possible. Oh, the town centre's taking an absolute beating. Goodness me. We're just about safe. Okay, we've got 20 archers and 20 knights coming in. That's horrendous in many different ways. I really don't think the mills are our best option because they're just going to get destroyed. I mean, they provide some good income, absolutely. I'm just scared about their quality. I'm going to get you down. And I'm actually going to build a wall here, which I didn't realise where the wall was. I was trying to work out where the wall was. It's there. But I'm actually going to bring the knights outside because right now I just don't think. I think they're more suited outside for us for the time being, and we need to get involved quickly in this fight. That's for sure. We need to watch out for the archers because they're causing us a little bit of health damage. But we can also get our healing back pretty quickly as well, which is good. That tower down at the bottom left, I'm not sure how useful it's going to be in terms of destroying things, but at least it can do something useful. Let's go after the archers, just got to be a little bit careful of the damage they do to us. Thankfully, our knights should be able to chew through them with our help, which is very useful indeed. Okay. How did we do there? We only lost one knight, and he did replenish as time went on, which was good. How much gold do we have in total? We have 10. Could build a mill here, but that's almost certainly a terrible decision given how close it'd be to the enemy. I'd say we get this second... I guess say we get that upgraded for 5 gold. I'd probably want to upgrade the barracks as well, I think, as time goes on. Houses might be nice. I don't know if we can build a mill internally here. Oh, we can build an archery range. I'd like to build the archery range. So longbows have a very large range but quite fragile. Great if you manage to keep them at a safe distance. Crossbows have a low range but high damage output. I'm going to say the longbows, but also just because I like the longbows. Let's bring the melee troops outside and the archers will stay behind the walls. And let's start night time. I actually didn't see what's coming in this time. Oh, they're coming from the other side. Archers, get back inside. Goodness me, what are you doing? Oh, these are flying units. Probably good we had the archers then. Goodness me. Can we do anything to help here? Oh, we can't. That's a real problem. We really want to be focusing on our archery then. Goodness me, otherwise I would have never... Oh, we've lost the archery range. That's annoying. Can we get the archery range rebuilt? We can. Good. How much gold do we have now? 11. I'm going to upgrade the archery range even further. Because I'm really concerned about the amount of... I'm concerned about the flyers coming in. That could be a real concern. Let's just make sure everyone's inside. And what's coming in now? We've got flyers and there's weird siege engines from the left and quite a few chaps from the bottom. We've only got 3 gold. Let's get another tower down here. It's not going to be that good, but it's just another fortification for us. Let's get things started. Things are definitely getting tougher, that's for sure. I certainly don't like these kind of siege engine things. I don't mind so much about the melee troops, but I'll try hold them off. I'll try hold them off so the tower survives, because it's not necessary. I mean, it's necessary that it survives, but I don't think it will. Just because of the amount of them that there are. It's just... Okay, that tower's going to go down. There's no hope in hell that's going to survive. Things getting out of hand rather quickly. I don't mind if our knights die, because I believe they get replenished at the end of each round. I'd much rather our units die as opposed to our infrastructure, that's for sure. Okay, that's how much gold from that. That's another... I guess it's a 14. We've got a lot coming in from lots of different angles. Lots of siege. Oh, goodness me, lots of siege. Let's upgrade you. I want to get pretty much all my range as best possible. Let's get everyone in, please. And archers, I just need you to hold here, please. I'd like to... I think I'm going to upgrade my melee troops as well. I've had to focus less on economy this time, purely just for the sake of survivability. Because right now we're not surviving very well. Thankfully the archers can deal with the range units, but I need to keep them safe. And we've also got... These look like explosive chaps, which I'm not thrilled by. Or, no, they're not explosive, but they do have a lot of big clubs. I'm just going to bring the archers back to the safety of the walls. Don't know what they're doing out there, but I'm not thrilled by their actions. Save this tower if we can, because that'll be important. We're going to need it. And we certainly don't want to die, that's for sure. And if we can get to 20 gold, I'll definitely... Oh, goodness me. Okay, let's get ourselves healed up. We really took a big amount of damage there. But that round wasn't too bad, that's for sure. We'll get all our gold. And we've got a bunch of people coming in. Nearly 100. This is a big melee... Oh, we're 1 gold off, that's annoying. This is a big melee scrum. Can I get my towers upgraded further? No, I don't think I can. 19 gold. What can I do with 19 gold? I could hold on to it. Well, I think we've still got another few rounds to go. Tell you what, I'll upgrade this tower here. And then that will do me for now, I think. This is round 10 of 13. I don't want my archers to get too involved, to be honest. I'd rather my archers stay relatively safe. I'm going to pull them back. All of you come back and stay here, please. You need to not get involved. Let's see if we can save this tower, or at least delay this tower from being destroyed, if possible. Buy ourselves some time. It is going to go down as expected. Archers, this is not where you make your stand. Okay, let's deal with these chaps here. The knights are dealing with them up there, so I'll deal with these chaps down the bottom. The knights can deal with the top, me and the archers can deal with the bottom. That brute's going to become a problem if we don't start dealing with him momentarily. Multiple brutes. Archers, get inside the walls. What are you doing? You're not going to be able to deal with brutes by yourself. Outside the walls. Let's get to safety. This is interesting. We are just about managing. But definitely tough, that's for sure. If we can hold the brute, the rest of our soldiers should be able to hold the rest. Puts us at... how much gold now? That puts us at 31, not bad. Let's upgrade our central building. More build options and our character becomes stronger. Well worth doing. Units move faster while you upgrade. When you command them, you have a healing aura that heals a lot of units nearby. And increased damage output for your character. I think we will take that just to be able to upgrade things. And also a bunch more things we can buy now. I can build another barracks. Wonderful. I can build some more houses. I can also build some more walls, which is useful. For now, though, I think I'll just build a few defense towers with my remaining money. They're not going to be that good, but they can at least do something useful. And they might act as kind of a first line of defense against anyone coming in. I don't think the mills are the best option for me, to be honest. But I would like to maybe build some walls for the next round when that comes in. And I can also upgrade the resistance to walls. We've only got 2 coins left. Let's build a house. Just get a little bit more income coming in. Okay, let's get the night started. I've got tons of these siege weapons coming in. I probably should have brought the knights forward, because these siege weapons are absolutely going to destroy these towers. Especially, actually, they're kind of avoiding the towers. They're kind of going for the main gate, to be honest. We've lost a lot of our initial troops. That's okay. And now let's just see if we can go. Goodness me, run. Knights, you need to get involved, please. I need you involved. You can't afford just to stay there. We're just buying ourselves some time at the moment, really, until we can continue the fight. I'm not sure I like the spear as a weapon. I think we will probably switch back to the... I think we'll switch back to the archery one next time. I'm going to build myself a second barracks. I'm just going to take more knights. I think they're versatile enough to justify using knights. And I may build a bit of wall. I can build a bit of wall here. Buys me a bit of breathing space. A house here, a mill here. Can I get any more towers down? A mill there. I'll build an archery range there. There's no way it's going to survive, but I'll do it nonetheless. I'll take some more longbowmen. I don't think that archery range there will survive very long, but that's okay. Let's get the night started. We've got a lot more troops now, but we're into the kind of final waves here. And this could be a problem. No? Oh my goodness. I was like, oh, that's a nice easy wave, and then of course this is the really tough wave. Let's build some walls, buy ourselves some time if nothing else. Buy ourselves as much, basically just delaying tactics for our main wall. We can't do that, we don't have enough time to, we don't have enough money to do so. I'm not sure building the mills in my final round is a good option, to be honest. So I'm just going to upgrade one of these towers. In fact, actually no, let's upgrade that bit of wall, it's probably a better option. I don't know if we're going to manage this, but we're going to give it a go. We've got actual trebuchets here now, which is a problem. And some big siege rams coming in. Oh wow, those catapults destroy those towers in like one hit. I'm going to have to go for catapults because they're going to cause some real issues for us. But we can destroy them pretty quickly once we get there safely. Destroy the catapults. We should be able to deal with the melee. Who is coming in from where? We've got some range coming from that side, that's not a problem. There's catapults coming in from here though. That's a concern. Let's see if we can at least try to deal with some of these catapults. Because I don't think the catapults can fire at us from close range, which is good. If we can deal with the catapults, our soldiers should be able to deal with the rest, I would hope anyway. But I just need to be a little bit careful I don't get trapped behind enemy lines. Goodness me. Let's heal up and head back down here. We managed to fortify up and that went well. But we need to be careful, that's for sure. But I think we're just about managing this. Let's go deal with this round down here. All our troops are elsewhere. We need to be a little bit careful, especially with the flyers. Oh, this is getting out of hand quickly. I thought we were okay. We are definitely not okay. We have not built this as we should. I think this might be the end for us. Let's do what we can. I think our castle's going to be destroyed here. Oh, I see all our knights are way out of here. Yeah, there we go, that's defeat. All of our knights are in the wrong position. It's unfortunate, but what can we do? Base score of 633 is a new record on this level. And we do still get to unlock some new stuff, which as well. You have a very large amount of health, but your horse is slightly slower at night. Makes sense. That was a tough level. I think possibly just we had our soldiers in the wrong position. Flares. You permanently unlocked a new upgrade path for your melee units. Units with flares can attack all enemies close to them in a single powerful blow. That sounds quite hilarious and fun. And Cartel Fortifications. Your castle centre has a lot more health points, fires arrows much faster, and also has a greater attack range. Okay. And that was horrendous. We made some progress, but not enough to justify winning. So now if we tried again, I'd probably go back to the bow. It's not very... I don't know, it's kind of it's a tough choice between the two. I'm also not sure what perk I go for next. But I think we will leave it there. I really enjoyed my time with this game, and I'm certainly going to play more in my own time, and we may well see more of it. Potentially a live stream at the kind of correct point, when it's got a little bit more time, or maybe even we'll give it a kind of one-off live stream to follow up on having had a really good time with this here. But in the meantime, I think we will leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. More to come soon indeed. For now, take care. Bye bye.